User impersonation and user emulation. This is one of the most powerful aspects that you can enable for a customer support or customer service rep whenever they're delivering service to an end user. Think about it. If you're on the phone with a customer and you can identify and securely verify their account and also validate the CSR rep depending on your model for where your CSRs are physically located. If they're distributed remotely, probably going to want to do some form of multi-factor authentication and verification of their security and their rights to be authenticated and authorized to access and emulate a user's account. But putting all those things aside to note that they're absolutely critical, and once they're completed and the user is authorized, giving that CSR the ability to simply pick up where a customer has left off is extremely powerful. And that's really what user emulation and user impersonation allows. Now here you can see in this particular view, we're showing the CSR, who they are actually representing visually, and they have the ability to end that session at any time. Now this is really, really important because we don't want there to be any confusion or any mistakes as best possible from the customer support rep if they are actually making a purchase or making a change to an account. Think about it. But as a customer service rep, if you are on the phone with an end customer and you have the ability to securely access the different aspects of the user's account based on your role, well, if I'm a junior CSR, I might only have access to be able to view things and not actually complete a checkout or make a purchase or change something on their membership. I might just be able to view as the customer and then help guide them through things. If I have a role as an admin CSR or maybe a manager, etc., maybe I have the ability to actually process a payment, add payment information from the customer to the wallet for the customer, and then help them get their information entered in and access processing a renewal, for example. I might be contacting them to complete a renewal and just help them if they're busy, they haven't gotten to it, maybe they're traveling and they forgot, just calling them up, emulating their session, renewing their membership, putting it in their payment information into their wallet, and off they go. Their membership is renewed, the CSR was successful, etc. A lot of times there are scenarios like this as a CSR, and it is so helpful to be able to enable auto login or single sign-on from internal systems as well, so that they can literally go between their different various systems and not have to complete additional authentication steps as well. Ultimately, the big takeaway that we want you to get from user impersonation and the ability to single sign-on, securely verify the CSR, possibly have a process for the end member to provide a multi-factor authentication or a PIN number or some verification step that they have to complete to give to the CSR to allow them to impersonate. This all can be done very securely and in a way that enables that end user to get a tremendous amount of additional value. Whenever a member is getting in touch with a customer support rep, customer service rep, they are typically probably not as happy as they could be, or at least wanting the process to go as quickly as possible because they want everything to be self-service. They want everything to be as automated as it possibly can. So you really want to reduce any friction in the process to allow your customer support reps to be able to get in, get out, have as minimal overhead, and generally speaking, have a consistency between what they're seeing and what the end customer is seeing. So they can perform that surgery, make it as smooth and clean as possible, and then be done with it. Now we're gonna go into some more detail in this emulation and impersonation process in additional videos. We highly encourage you to take a look at those. The main takeaway here is, does it make sense for your business to leverage this type of capability? And does the platform that you're working with have the ability to turn this on either immediately or in the future when it makes sense? And is this going to create a security risk for your organization that you can address by having single sign-on, by having multi-factor authentication, and having the right security in place to be able to leverage this convenience without creating a challenge from a security perspective? Thanks for watching, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye for now.